Oh my god, that means we have actually found a massive shortcut. You know, if we can manage to get the RV over here, that is. Okay, well there's the welding machine, there's the tools, there's the tires, which does mean this is a checkpoint. So, what are the odds we could actually do this?
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby, and today we are back carrying on with our solo run in rvthereyet. Now, as you can see, we've only got the thing about half prepared at the moment, which is not great, but I'm hoping we can actually still be able to carry on, because this bit looks to be reasonably flat. And with any luck, there will be some scrap down the road, and we can actually get this thing put back together properly. Now we do, on the other hand, have a fully repaired frame, all the lug nuts are tight, the engine's only got a slight bit of damage, which is good. This is, we're going to call that a little bit nerve-wracking, is what we're going to call that. But yeah, I do believe we are about as ready as we are ever going to be. And I've picked up pretty much everything I can pick up. I've got the bonus cassette in the cassette player already. Not that we're going to listen to it, because we absolutely 100% are not. And I grabbed the second set of tools, because you can never have too many backup plans. So yeah, gonna run over there and have a quick road soda, and then I guess we'll get going. Oh, please be a mile marker. We've still got 8 flippin' miles to go. Holy crap. Okay, well, it looked like there was a fork in the road. There is a fork in the road. Okay, so we've got the incredibly steep upward climb. And then we've got the much more gentle climb in that direction. But it's got an incredibly sharp curve on it. Okay, well, really quick, I'm going to scout ahead in both directions, and then we're going to pick one, and we're going to go for it.
1 hour later.
Okay, so up this way, basically what we've got is we've got an incredibly steep, kind of sloped climb, which is not great. And then it appears to kind of dead end right here. Now, I'm pretty sure we can make it up the rock face with the winch, probably. I think I'm right about here, maybe. But is there a reason why I would do that? Okay, so if we can get up to here, and then off of there, are we just going to get stuck over here, is the question. I mean, this definitely does not look all that traversable, to be honest with you. More of a footpath than a vehicle path. However, if we can squeeze our way through, we are going to end up... where exactly? We are going to end up... here. In a giant pit. What the hell was that? Dude, don't do that to me. You make me nervous. Okay, so from the pit, we end up going down to... Actually, this doesn't look too terrible apart from that one bit back there. And we might still be able to do it if we go in a slightly different direction with the winch. Alright, so this pretty much ends up in a canyon, and it looks like a straight shot for quite a distance. Yeah, if we can actually make it up that one little bit of a hill, I am thinking this might not be a terrible choice. Okay, you know what? The more I think about it, the more I actually want to try this. Even though it's incredibly stupid, and is going to require some ridiculously creative winching if we're going to pull it off. But yeah, I do think we can do this, and I am actually willing to bet the RV's life on that fact. Okay, wish me luck. We're going for it. Parked. You know what? Close enough. No. Parking brake. Thank you. Okay, so not sure I'm going to be able to get back in here anytime soon, which means probably ought to bring that with me. Okay, now this is actually going to be reasonably simple. I say reasonably simple. But yeah, it's going to be doable anyway if I can use both winches at the same time. I've never tried that before. So can I, yeah, don't go anywhere here. Can I hook up 2 winches to 2 different things? So if I hook you up to there, can I then hook the rear winch up? Nope, I want to, yeah, I'm just going to say, I want to grab that. Okay, it looks like I actually can. Brilliant. That is going to make life a lot easier. Okay, now for the clever and creative bit, he says. Now for the holy crap, I am desperately hoping that this is going to actually work bit. So I'm going to need the rear winch here, connected to that tree there. I'm going to need my remote back. Okay, so if we pull the rear now, up and at 'em. To about there, say, and then we pull the front again. Up to about there. Let's get the rear end back up on solid ground. Okay, that is not great, but it's also not terrible. I mean, pretty much all we get... Oh, actually, hold that thought. Let's, we're still on the rear, right? Yeah, let's pull the rear a little bit further along. Okay, that's not quite how I wanted to do that. Can I, let the front end out a little bit? Maybe get it off of that tree, which is definitely not convenient for me. I have a feeling this is probably going to end in violence, is how this is going to end. I mean, we might be able to cheese this a little bit. Okay, so can I actually back up at all? I can back up about 3 or 4 feet, I think. Okay, well, we're going to try backing up first, and then when that fails... And it will fail, trust me, I can already see it coming. But yeah, when that fails, we'll actually try latching onto a tree further down the road and seeing if maybe we can get it out of here that way. Oh crap, come on. Back up a little tiny bit and parking brake. I can't actually see how much space I've got. Doesn't look like we've got much. Can I just wiggle you back a little tiny bit? And jam that in there? Kind of like that? Alright, don't slide, don't slide, don't slide. No, no. Alright, parking brake, Digby. Please tell me you're not going to fall. You don't look like you're going to fall. Nope, you are going to have to get out the hard way here. Okay, we are actually back... kind of where I wanted it to be, believe it or not. Because, yeah, now we should be able to swing the front end around a little bit. You know what? We'll go high on that one. Yeah, if we can just swing the front end around enough to gun it and get down through here, I think that'll do it. Okay, that is, I mean, pretty much spot on lined up with where I wanted it lined up. Oh, I'm a little bit nervous about this, because I'm going to have to basically undo this, and then hook it to that tree and just pull it forward slightly. Just enough to keep it from sliding. Okay, really quick. And boop. Come on, baby. Come on, hook up. Now come forward just a little tiny bit. I sort of need you right about... right about there, actually. Okay, I have so much faith in this plan. We do have one wheel on the ground. A little bit further. And as I was saying, I've got so much faith in this plan that I am actually going to put the winch control away, and we're going to drive ourselves out of here. And parking brake. Go reset the winches. Struggle to get back into the RV. Okay, we made it. Now, all we gotta do is get down there without hitting that tree. Come on, baby. Come on. No. Need you to... Okay, here's what we're gonna do, Digby. We're gonna actually roll backwards a little tiny... No, I wanted to go backwards, thank you. I'm hoping gravity will do it for me. Are you going to cooperate, Gravity? Gravity says no, I'm not going to cooperate. Okay, I guess we're going to have to be delicate then. And park. Cut the wheel. Actually, shift the vehicle, then cut the wheel. No! I had the parking brake on, game. I had the parking brake on. Do not cheat. Okay, now we're in first gear. Now cut the wheel. Now go. Oh, crap. I think we might be in a little bit of trouble. Can I, back up, please? There's no way I'm climbing out of this, right? There's just no way. Oh my god, we're across. Okay, no. I want you to kind of wedge yourself in there as much as you can. Then wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Come on, baby, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Can you squeeze through? No, you can't squeeze through, but I tell you what, I bet the winch can. Oh man, that hurt. I don't even want to look at the frame damage. I'm just gonna cry if I do. Okay, that's fine. Okay, come on. You know you want to slide out of there. And then just roll gently down the hill. Gently down the hill, I said. Gently down the hill. That is the exact opposite of gently down the hill. Alright, there is no idea so dumb that I'm not willing to try it at least twice. Now, this, I think, is actually the spot that we were trying to get to. It is. Which means if we can get the truck up to here, we've got a clear shot. Oh, I say clear shot. You still gotta get to Squeeze Canyon there, but I'm willing to bet we can do that. Now, what's gonna be the easiest way to get you up here?
12 seconds later.
Alright, quit hopping. Quit hopping. You're fine. I just need you to get over to there. Now, hopefully I can actually reach the back winch without falling off a cliff to my death, which would kind of suck. Okay, there we go. We got the back winch. All we gotta do is swing the rear end around a little bit. Kinda like so. And I think, mind you, we should be on the ground enough, so to speak, that we can actually drive forwards. I'll tell you what though, just to make sure, we are actually going to unhook that one. No, grab it again, thank you. I want to hook it to this tree here. And I just want to swing the front end around a little itty bitty tiny bit. Like right to there, say. Alright, well, so far so good. We made it to here. Now the question becomes, can we actually make it past here?
Keep going! You're good! You're good! You're good!
Okay, you know what? I've had a little tiny bit of a rethink. I've come up with a plan. I know, Kel's Surprise, Digby has a plan. Yeah, I'm thinking what we need to do is we need to get it to here-ish. And in order to do that, we're going to have to use the winch again. Which is fine. I mean, worst case scenario, I think there's enough trees along the way here that we could just, winch it pretty much the whole way through. I mean, I hope so, because that's very much the only plan that I've got.
Many, many minutes later.
Okay, how far forwards can we go here? Because if I can cheese it with a tree or something, I will cheese it with a tree. Actually, it looks like we can get quite a ways. You know what? I am thinking if we could pull the truck up to here, we should be good to go. And that will actually leave us with one winch pole left, so it's not the end of the world. What in the hell happened to me? Oh, you've got to be kidding. I got killed by an eagle? Please land in a tree. Don't. Oh, you son of a... I heard that. I'm gonna tell you what, bird. You are some flippin' lucky. There aren't any pellet guns in this game. Okay, can you sawed off now and leave me alone? How did you get me out from under there? You know what? We're getting in the truck. Get in the truck. I am so gonna kill you as soon as I get a chance. Okay, are you done now?
Where's that fucking bird?
Game. Why is dead end? I'm starting to think maybe, just maybe, I should have scouted a little bit further ahead. Okay, so we are definitely not going through that. Which raises the question, can we go over it? Do I still have a winch pole left? I actually have no idea. Also, I have lost my ladder, which means I can't get up on the roof anyway. Oh, you know what? There it is. Okay, we do have a winch pole left. So worst case scenario, we should be able to get up over top of this thing. You know, as long as we don't inadvertently destroy the RV doing it. Hang on, there's a whole road down there as well. Alright, let's go down here and let's see what's going on over in that area. Because it's starting to look like we might be taking a bit of a shortcut that we weren't supposed to be taking. Okay, this definitely looks like a checkpoint. And it is not a checkpoint we've ever been to before. Do you have a welding machine? Oh, I tell you what, you got scrap, which I am absolutely 100% going to grab every single piece of that I can. Yeah, do you have a welder in here? Because if you have a welder, you are definitely a shortcut. No, it's got the, I can't remember what they're called here. The jack and the flipatronic. But no welder. Hello, are you interesting? You are interesting. Can I get up there? I cannot. Not sure what's up with that. Can we get it well lit enough to use it for a thumbnail? We absolutely can. Okay, so we've got this cabin here. Oh, hang on, there's a garage over there. Okay, maybe this is a checkpoint. This cabin here is empty. Okay, garage, have you got a welding machine in you? Note to self, too, do not miss the rest of this place. Oh, and also try and remember where your RV is. Hang on, that's 3 miles from the exit?
Flashback.
We've still got 8 flipping miles to go? Holy crap.
End of flashback.
Oh my god, that means we have actually found a massive shortcut. You know, if we can manage to get the RV over here, that is. Okay, well, there's the welding machine, there's the tools, there's the tires, which does mean this is a checkpoint. So, what are the odds we could actually do this? We got a tree there, we got a tree there. I kind of think we might be able to do this, you know? No, 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 no. You were perfectly fine right where you were. I want you right there. Okay, don't fall. Okay, so if I clip you on there... Perfect. Make sure I know where my controller is. It's right there. And then we disconnect the front. Game, I want to... I can see it's right there. Can I please disconnect the front? Pretty, pretty, pretty please. Can I disconnect the front? I'm going to get crushed by my own truck, aren't I? Okay, there we go. The front is disconnected. Now, I think if we pull the rear end in, that should nub the front of the truck down over the hill, which is what we want. Okay, the truck did not cooperate, but that is fine. This is why we have an emergency backup plan. So, carefully, very, very carefully, we don't want you to fall. I'm going to put that there. I want to put the winch pole right about here-ish. Now, we just got to get the front winch connected to that, pull the front of the truck out over the lip, disconnect it, and then lower it down with the rear one. That's the plan, anyway. So the only question is, will it actually work? Okay, that is now connected. Winch controller in hand. Pull front end. Nope. Pull front end, not rear end. Pull front end over. Oh crap, we're hung up on that stupid tree. You know what? That's fine. That is fine. I think the rear end's still connected, right? Yep, definitely looks like the rear end is still connected. So, now let the front end out. Okay, this is both wonderful and terrible. Actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to let the rear end out and see if it'll start sliding. Come on, baby. I just need you to get off of that stupid tree. And we're golden. Come on. You know you want to. Alright, quick change of plan. We're going to get back inside the truck. Yeah, we're going to get back inside the truck. We're going to do as many repairs to it as we can, because I have a feeling we are about to do some serious body damage. Now, what are the odds? I'm going to hate myself if this fails, but we're going to try it. We're going to disconnect that from there. Oh, no. I need to, yeah, I need to reconnect you to this tree right here. Okay, so now if we pull on the front winch, it should pull the truck off of the tree. And then we can do the whole lowering it down thing that we were trying to do in the first place. I think. Okay, get off of tree. RV is off of tree. Don't. You know what? I'll take it. Yeah. Pull on the rear a little bit. Oh, whoop, that's letting it out. I just want to roll it over, please. Very much want to roll it over. Come on, baby. Turn over. Turn over. Okay. We pull the front. Are you going to help at all? That is not. You know what? I'm still going to call that progress. So let's get the front end disconnected. No, come on. Disconnect the rear. Yeah, now we'll just connect the front down the way a little bit. It should pull it around, I would think. Come on, baby. Roll over. Roll over, and thank you very much. Okay, we are down. We are on the other side, and we are actually not that far from our checkpoint. I have no idea what checkpoint it is, but I have gone through an incredible amount of grief to get to it. So, game, if you want to let me have it, that would definitely make me happy. Holy crap. Okay, it gave it to us. And we have just gone from checkpoint 4 to checkpoint 11. Now, technically, were we supposed to do it that way? Absolutely bloody not. However, am I going to take it? Absolutely yes, because I both appreciate and love the fact that the game will allow you to cheese it as long as you're willing to take a chance and think outside the box. So yeah, looks like next episode we are going to be picking up from checkpoint 11, and for what it's worth, we are only 3 miles from the end. And on that incredibly cheesy note, as always, I have been Digby. I thank you guys for stopping by. Really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Are We There Yet? And yeah, I hope to see you for the next one.